Good morning. It is the start of 8 weeks out. So excited. And I'm just getting my coffee ready. It's 5 in the morning because I've got a lot of things to do. So my coffee's got a little bit of salt in the bottom. And I'm gonna add some cold water because I'm a big baby and I cannot handle when it's too hot and it burns my mouth. I'm gonna get ready for the day. And today what I have going on is get my backpack together. I think I said that. Throw my work clothes into another bag, my lunch, all my meals in another bag. Go to the gym. It's quads, hypopressives, stretching, posing, and half my cardio. Then I'm going to go to work. I have a full day of clients, do their skincare treatments until about 3 o'clock. Then go back to the gym, finish my cardio, and do a little bit of abs and some stretching, and then home. So wish me luck. I'm getting used to this new mic camera system thing, and I forgot to turn it on. So these are my EAAs I'm obsessed with right now. It's white slushy. It's so freaking good. Also in my gym bag, you'll see I have glutamine. I think it's PVL, and that's what I put in my bag while I'm, or in my cup when I'm drinking while I'm working out. Then afterwards, what I do is I have cold coffee while I'm doing the first part of my cardio before I go to work. Starbucks, obviously. And then I put a little bit of vanilla extract in it as well as some stevia because we've pulled out all artificial sweeteners. There's one more little goodie obsession to go in my bag, a little treaty poo for after I'm done my cardio. It's grape stevia, and I love it because it tastes like old school grape crush. Those of you who remember that one or when you were a kid, it's so freaking good. Yeah. I got my bag mostly packed. I've got my breakfast that I have right after the gym in my backpack for there. And I've got my mid-morning breakfast and my early afternoon lunch is in here. Some paperwork. I gracefully, ever so gracefully, packed my outfit in here because when I get to work, because we have like a laundry service there because I'm an esthetician, so I just throw them in the dryer quickly and fluff them up, and then I'm good to go. Do you have anything else to put in here? Oh, after work we have to go to like the supplement store and Walmart and get a couple things, and then I'll show you how I put my supplements together for the week. It's quite the process, I have to say, more than I used to take. Definitely. And I'm gonna get ready for work. So as you'll see, I am not a big makeup person at all. I'm gonna put some bronzer, some dewdrops and eyeliner, mascara, that kind of thing. But honestly, the most important part of our skincare routine and getting ready as we age, especially, is the sunscreen. Toner, moisturizer, sunscreen. That's all you need. I included some training video because it's important to know, for me to understand myself, that I have a couple weirdo little health things. I mean, who doesn't? As we start collecting the years, sometimes it seems like we can collect other things. So I actually deal with fibromyalgia, Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, which is like a connective tissue disorder. And so my body can, if I push it too hard, or sometimes go to full range of motion or do other things that we're supposed to be able to do, my body can have really wild reactions, like anything from widespread pain, increased fatigue, serious brain fog, as well as mast cell activation, which is delightful. Okay, so I'm going to include some of my training videos, working out, still pushing the weights as hard and as heavy as I possibly can, but to a point where I can still recover. So this is my store. It's called Dermaposh. We do skincare services here, and also, so cutie. It's like, I feel like it's like my second home. We work with 4 different labs to create our skincare products. And I've been, like I think I said in the previous video, I've been an esthetician for over 30 years, and fitness, beauty, helping people feel good about themselves is my jam. Today, I'm doing my meal prep, and I'm doing it solo. Normally, my husband helps me with this, which I'm super thankful for. Today, he's working, so we're gonna do it alone. Let me show you what I'm making for my breakfast first. I got it right here. So, what I have is a whole egg, some sweet potatoes, some ground, really, really lean ground chicken, and some spinach. I ran out of sweet potatoes, so a couple of them have rice, which is totally fine. We have a food swap calculator, so we figured that out. And this is so exciting. My favorite color is this Tiffany blue. And I went into Supplement World today, and they had Supplement Queen. I'm like, oh, yes, it has to be mine. So it's home with me, and as you can see, it matches all the rest of my gear, and it's going to be a good day. I'll show you the rest of my stuff as I go along. So I want to show you what I have after my workout. So the breakfast I just showed you, typically I actually have around 10 in the morning, and my post-workout snack meal I have right after the gym, like in the change room right away, because by then I'm kind of hungry. They are lean ground chicken, and I make them into these. Looks kind of weird, right? That's actually 2 servings. I'll show you what they look like when they're cut. So I cut them into these little bite-sized pieces, and they're kind of almost like a little chili seasoning little chicken nugget. They are so good. I put some caramelized onion in them, some good spices. I kind of cook them a little bit in the microwave, and then I transfer them to my handy dandy little air fryer, and they are crispy. They're so delicious. They're so good. Anyway, if you guys want the recipe, let me know, and I will love to share. All piping hot, cut up, and delicious. Like, these are so crispy. They're like the perfect little fun bite-sized food to eat. I can't wait to finish my workout just so I can enjoy them. So typically my chicken for the week is smoked outside and then barbecued. It is absolutely delicious. Today I have to do something different. I'll show you. Today I cut my chicken up into small bites. I covered it with some chili spices because obvi chili is always the best to me. I'm going to throw it in the air fryer for maybe half an hour. This is what my little chicken nuggies look like when they're all done. And I would totally prefer having my chicken smoked and barbecued outside, but alas, I cannot have that this time, and that's all right. So I'm going to go with these. They're so good. Tender, a little bit crispy, spicy. I love me a spice. Savory. I throw them on my rice. With my rice and my veggies. Perfect. Meal prep doesn't have to be super complicated. As you can tell, I'm a mono eater, and I don't really care if I eat the same stuff kind of every day. And see, look at that. I went for a walk this morning with a hat on. It's now 3:02. I went for a walk at 7 this morning. What the hell is going on? What in their hat head? It's all right. It's meal prep day. It doesn't matter, right? I didn't include this in my little meal prep video, but I also cooked some scallops. I'm put them in the air fryer, and I cooked some scrimpies, which will be delicious. Right now we're off of like fatty protein, so no salmon for me or ground beef. I cannot wait, truthfully. eight weeks, I want some ground beef, hopefully in a burger. Either that, or you know what I'd really like? I'd love it with just some rice, maybe some peas. I can't wait. I also, as you notice, I stick to whole foods. Whole foods are where it's at. I don't need frankenfood. I don't like it. I'm not about it. It's not good for your stomach. It's really not good for you. My belief is that just because you can put it in your mouth doesn't really make it food. Does that mean sometimes I still eat weird shit? For sure I do. It is not, though, part of my everyday routine at all. Anyway, easier, cheaper, just eat whole foods, right? Good morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I just finished my posing class with our team posing coach. I feel like, you guys, I feel like I'm finally starting to make some progress. She said I'm actually doing pretty okay. I just need to work on a few little things, which is exciting. Like I feel like I've got a good foundation now. Yay. What's going on today? Today is Monday. So typically for my work weeks, I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So my weekends are Sunday, Monday. Sundays, I typically, I rest as much as I can. I go for my big glute workout, my cardio, rest. So today, this morning is, I had posing. It's shoulders. Today is the day I work my shoulders front to back. And then we're going to throw in obviously our high presses for my core control. Stretching. We always do a lot of stretching. For my cardio today, I am going to do it outside because there is not that much smoke out, which is good. Hopefully there's none. I'm going to get a massage this morning at 10:30. I'll take you with me for that. I'm so excited. I try and go once a week. I go to the massage therapy school, though. There's one in the mall where my store is. And because we work there, we get it for like so reasonably priced. That's why I can afford to go every week, right? Because if I didn't have that, I mean, let's be real, I would go maybe every 6 weeks, every 2 months. This way it keeps me on track because that care part is really important, I find, so that I can keep my output high in the gym, that I'm taking care of myself and resting. So then after that, I come home and eat. And then I've got a nurse practitioner appointment. We can discuss that later. I love a little nurse practitioner. And then home, and I'm finally going to put my supplements together. I don't know why. It's like the bane of my existence, that and putting away laundry. I hate both of them. Anyway, I'll bring you guys along and yeah, see you in the next one. Okay, so I meant to take you guys with me for my massage. My massage appointment ended up getting like a little bit messed up and I was almost late. So now I just got to my nurse practitioner appointment and I'll update you when I get home later. I'm back from all of my appointments. It's the end of the day, just about like 2:30 for me. It's the end of the day. I finished my nurse practitioner appointment, all that. I'm just going to heat up another meal. This is some chicken, rice, and carrots. Put a little curry in it, makes it super yummy. So massage was great, super relaxing. Like you saw it like really rush between appointments and all that. But then I got to my nurse practitioner appointment. We went over previous blood work. Some things are still not quite really where she wants them to be. And then I showed her this little loopy doop thing I have going on in my tummy. And she looked at it and she's like, that's a hernia. Cool. Not quite sure what we're going to do about that yet. I'm going to go for a scan. I think she said, I don't know, they're going to call me in the next couple of days and then I have to let my coach know. I wear like a waist trainer and then I also wear like my lifting belt every time when I lift because you know you're lifting heavy, right? And you're bracing your core and you're doing all the right things. However, these things still happen, especially when you are of a certain age. Anyway, yeah, so that is what's going on with me today. Oh, this little shirt, I just wanted to show you. So most shirts now, like they're low, right? And I have some of those little skin cancer-y things there. Oops. So I bought this little shrug, even though I have sunscreen on, like a 50 on all the time, the mineral stuff. I still wanted something to protect the rest of my skin and not overheat. So this stuff is by Coolabar and it is so lightweight. Like I walked a lot today out in the sun and yeah, I didn't overheat. I felt like I was just wearing my tank top, but I'm still protected. Anyway, See you in the next little clippy. While I'd love to say that I can take credit for these roses and these flower pots that you're going to see, I can take zero. I do not have a green thumb. I have a black thumb. I typically kill any flower plant, any green thing living, even cactuses, cacti. Yeah, they don't do well with me. So thank you to my husband and father-in-law for taking such good care of them. Back in my treatment room, and I wanted to share something with you that has been immensely helpful for me when it comes to aging as well as when it comes to times in life when we're losing body fat, right? Because as we age, our skin just doesn't back how it used to, right? So I came in and I was working on my tongue. Sometimes I will do above my knees, I'll do my old lady elbows, always the face and neck, right? So what I use is radio frequency microneedling. We have a lot of clients right now that are going through dramatic weight loss. So it's not just for people who are in the bodybuilding kind of realm, that kind of thing. It's also just for people who are undergoing weight loss, or if our skin just isn't aging how we wish it would. This is super helpful. A couple people in our city offer it. I know it's available worldwide. It's super safe. The costs really vary, so just check into it and always obviously go to an insured provider. Yeah, make sure it's the one that has the proper I don't say branding, but the proper ones, right? Because ones that they just buy through DHgate or Alibaba or these kinds of things, they'll offer quite often cheaper. So we do radio frequency microneedling here. That's Secret by Cutera. So that one is Health Canada approved, which means I'm allowed to be insured to perform this on you. So that's what you want to look for. You don't want to look for somebody who just got the unbranded version. You wouldn't do it with your hair, like your shampoo or your lipstick or your sunscreen, would you? So you really don't want to be using a machine like this on your body that is not approved by the country that you live in. So anyway, heads up. Yeah, if you're interested in this, let us know. If you have questions, I'm here for it, right? Anyway, see you in the next flippy. So it's Thursday, my day off, and also a check-in day with my coaches. And so it's almost the end of week 8. So check-in today went well. He said that my front pose is the best one I've had so far. And you would think that because I used to do this kind of posing in the OG bikini, that it would just like come right back to me, but it didn't. I don't know, or maybe what I was doing before wasn't exactly what's necessarily what they want to see now. And that's so cool. I love how everything's always changing and evolving. So yeah, we're going to decrease the food just a tiny bit, which I'm actually so glad for, because at like just about 7 weeks out, I still sometimes have a hard time eating my last meal. I'm not hungry. I'm not used to this. That's like for me what the big difference is between bikini and fit model. Like I don't have to get as lean, right? You still need to be lean. You still need to come in condition, but it's not that lean. Like I'm not hungry. It's awesome. Like it just feels like normal, super, super sustainable. So we did that today, not changing the cardio, which is good because I don't know, I used to be a runner. And so I ran a lot and my heart rate naturally is pretty low. So for me to burn the amount of calories I need to burn, I feel like I have to do cardio for a long time. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And so then, of course, the leaner you get or the smaller you are, the better you are at cardio, the longer it's going to take you to burn those calories. So rude, right? I hate it. Anyway, so that happened today. Oh, I got a new tattoo. We can talk about it another time. But I'm super excited about it. We can talk about it and explain to you kind of what it is. Ooh, putting that watch back on. I don't feel very good. Oh, I got to go get a little hernia belt today. That way I don't miss out on my weight training because I don't want to do that. What else did we do today? Not a whole lot. I hung out with my kiddo. Took her to a little craft store because she's like crafty spice, which is so good. And yeah, so it's almost the end of week 8. Feels like the end of like an era or something. I might pop in a little image of maybe my check-in photo from this week. Yeah, maybe a little posing. We'll see. Anyway, Couple days left in the week. Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, chat soon. Glutes up, core control. Let's do it. Next time, make some good smiles. I just climbed into bed. I have my Ninja Creamy. It's just a protein shake right now. A little extra stevia, some salt. Maybe Coco's going to come say hi. This is one of my puppies, Coco. Hi, bud. Come say hi. Let's see if we can get her to say hi. Hi. Hi, Coco Loco. Hi. Ah, thank you. We have 3 chihuahuas. One is actually a tweenie. This is Coco. Your baby. Okay, I want to say good night. Happy end of week 8. Tomorrow is gonna be. She's a love bug. Tomorrow's gonna be. Tomorrow's gonna be the beginning of week 7. 7. Big things coming. Working on my mindset. I'm not gonna lie. The last couple hours, for some reason, I kept checking myself out, going, "You're not gonna be ready. You're not gonna be ready." Meals, no problem. Can stick to. Workouts, love them, no problem. Can stick to. Right? The hard things for me are the posing, because it's mindset about it's okay to show off, even though that's the sport. And the other part is the comparison. Any comparison really, like, yeah, okay, yeah, of course, for sure it is. Am I enough? That's probably the core value. Am I enough? Day-to-day life, for sure. I'm good. I'm a good wife, I think. Good mother. I'm a good friend. I'm not perfect. Don't get that twisted. But I try, and I love my people. When it comes to this, there's something about bodybuilding. Yes, and I do consider fit model and bikini bodybuilding because I work as hard as I can, right? So just because some big, huge guy or some big, beautifully muscled woman looks differently, that doesn't mean I'm not working my hardest. And that goes for the same for you. If you are working out in the gym, you are giving everything you have, and you're trying to sculpt the physique of your dreams, you're a bodybuilder. You might not be competitive, but you are, right? Yeah. Little vulnerable, emotional, like little moments. I'm glad I have a Ninja Creamy. But mostly like, yeah. So I trust my coach. I believe that he knows what is best when it comes to this kind of thing. And even though my weight hasn't dropped, which is what I'm used to, right? Like I'm used to like weight going tunk, 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 tunk every week till we get to like the target weight. My weight still is staying pretty like consistent, tiny, 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 tiny bits down. And I'm like, okay, Michelle, that's because you gained muscle. You gained muscle. But then that little voice, oh, somebody's texting me. But then that little voice clicks in. And it's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure that's what it is? Anyway, happy end of your week. It's Friday. Tomorrow's the beginning of week 7. Good things to come. I'm going to eat my Ninja Creamy, cuddle with my puppies. If the rest of them will come up and cuddle with me one day, you'll hopefully get to meet them too. And I will see you next week. Ciao.